Hi guys, welcome to AFX Pro Trading. I'm Mark and this is just an overview of some of the trades for week one. And statistically week one is normally doughy, and this time of the year it gets even worse. Manual trading, but we just managed to come out of it even or up a little bit. Nothing exciting, nothing like what we've seen. But let's come through and have a look and see what we got and the trade of the week. Okay, let's start on the pound yen. So there's the scrunched up view of the week. We've got a trade still coming in as we normally have from the previous week. And then we got this guy here. If we just expand that out now a little bit and have a look at this here. Yeah, so this is the one that we're having a look at here. Sorry, that's the one that extends. My apologies. This is the one that we're looking at here. And you know, everything is right about it. It's beautiful by the DeMarca setting, of course. And it breaks away like that. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't get a chance to extend. It just did its 2.6. Possibly with that here being such a good takeoff, I'd extend that target out to that one there, but no more. And as you can see, when you come through and have a look, there is where it got taken out, right on the top there, and away we go. So that's basically nothing more in there worth looking at. Just once we get into this sideways here, there's just, if you put this on here, there is just no life coming into it. This one here is worth a shot, right? Up the top here. So you've got from down here, up, movement down, it breaks through there. There's your 2.6 level. It's obviously extended the target out. Right, so once you get to 2.6, your stop is there. And depending on what time of day we are there, let me have a quick look. Where's my thing? Okay, so here's our time. Where are we here? 1940. So you weren't up to see that. Somewhere here is the end of the day. Look, if I'm going to bed, I'm going to bring that stop down a little bit anyway. But you get up here next morning, and here's session rollover. When I see session rollover, and I'll case that's not working. So session rollover time is around here. We want to be out of that trade, right? I don't want to hold it any longer. Wait and see what happens. It went up and it's gone all the way up there. Just, it's been down there. Such a good move down. It should have continued on. Just take your profits, especially when you got slow stuff back in here, right? None of this is actually working back in here, and just run with it. Okay, US dollar yen. Again, nothing to speak of. We got the Friday previous one here closed out that I would have closed out on the weekend and come through. You've got this one stuck in behind that there. Immediately it goes nowhere, up, down, up, down, up, down, then eventually gets stopped out. Once I see all that there, it's just got no life. This here, you're still within that trade. This is going to be getting later at night here, so you're not interested in that. That one's been stopped out. There's no point taking another one short. There is just, right, there is just no life. Right, we want to see it doing this. We don't want to see it doing that. Right, so if we come through there and then we get here, now, of course, this is where, let me just throw the template on, that without the time window on, and let's see what we've got here, US dollar yen. I thought there was a trade in there. Let me have a look what settings I've got on here. Bring this down in here. Maybe for that one. Hang on. Oh, let me just double check something here, because that is showing that 8. And we'll drop it back to 1 to 1 trade every 2 hours. Give it a bit more openness and see whether that brings anything in. No, Must be one of the other ends where it comes in there. Let me just do one more thing here. Let me just bring down this a little bit smaller here on this particular pair and see 8's well and truly small enough on that. I'm not going to come down and 1 to 2, 1 to 4, put it back to where it should be. Okay. So, nothing doing in there. That's in the middle of the night, so forth and so on. Again, there's always the carryover one. US 100, we couldn't even get anything whatsoever out of it this week, like getting blood out of a stone. Here. However, if we throw the after hours one on, which you just about need to for the US 100, put that on. And I'm having trouble with my codes this morning. Dear. Templates off. That's what the one we want. There it is. When you take that off, there's your move here. Late at night on Tuesday night, coming into that there. And then of course we've got one up here. That would be stopped out. The code this morning with the markets, these don't like being messed with when the markets aren't firing. Okay, that's fine. Canadian yen, all pretty much similar here. Here's this week, we've got, again, the usual Friday trade drifting through. Then there's this other one from back here 2 or 3 weeks ago still floating around in there. Nothing there. And then here's the one here, ready for through into the following week. US Canadian, I don't think there's anything much in it either. It's just died a natural death. Euro USD, we got one on Friday. And again, if we just throw the out of hours one on here, turn the time window off, and there's our trade there and our trade there, unfortunately. 8-section trade. So it all happened in the middle of the night and that still comes in there. So as I said, you're scratching to break even this week with what's going on. Gold, quick look at gold. I think there was one here. Yep, oops. So that's this week, is it? Yes, it is. Big run down here, expecting a retracement. And starts off up and down and up and down and up and down and down. And all of a sudden, there's the spike up to the target. And there it is. As nice as you like. And then down to fool everyone and then back up again. So basically what happened on last night, so where's the, I haven't had a look at the, oh yeah, that was the US dollar yen. The pound, euro yen, let me find the euro yen. Okay, the euro yen, we've got a trade here, 1300 baht. We have a look here. That's the one I'm looking at. Comes down, kisses there, moves straight away, then has a retrace later, and up we go to our target there. Come through, and later in the week we have got this one here. I'm not sure why that hasn't extended that target out to 10 sections on there. Let me have a look at what settings we have got in this particular one here. So here's our target move up. Wait, no, it's standard right across and that there. There's something in here that is changed. Oh no, that's okay. All right, that is what it is. So there gives you a chance. And of course, as usual, Friday night, there's the setup ready for next week. Okay, let's come through and have a look at trade of the week, which will be the pound yen, pound Australian dollar, my apologies, which we normally start off. So we have on Friday, the big rush up, 6-section trade. Beautiful big move here. So we come up here on Friday and we watch the marker is up and coming down, and that's at the bottom of the there, going all the way up, as you'd expect. Here, there's our trade there, 10 section target, down, 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 still continuing down, and then it drifts around, makes a double top there. And if we come through then to finish it out, so none of these trades in here we're taking. Once we got one trade, and there it is, comes in right almost on the low of the week. So if we just minimize that, again, there we can see we've gone from the high of the week and there. So that one particular trade has why I call it the trade of the week. It has taken us from the high of the week down to the low of the week. Not many times you can do that. 10 section trade, done and dusted, that's as good as it gets. So if you got into that one and hung on there, you're paid out quite handsomely. Once you get past this here, it's all smooth sailing, and of course down we go. And then of course, since we've seen that, all we see is the whipsaw up and down for the rest of the week. That's what took place. All right, guys, that's a wrap for this week. Next week we should see a little bit of movement. Then we've got week 3 after that, which is going to be doughy. We then have a no trade week after that as well, which will be doughy. Then we will hit July. July is normally very good because it's the start of a new financial year. We have a big rush of blood in July, and then August. Do yourself a favour, if you're planning holidays, go away in August. Don't even bother looking at the markets because you'll get crucified. So May is our voodoo, which was not too bad. August definitely is voodoo month. Don't want to know about it, then be very cautious in September. So that's what we've got ahead of us, guys. We've got one good week, 2 ordinary weeks, and then probably 2 really, really good weeks, and then she tapers off again. That's trading, my friends. Learn to deal with it if you want to be a trader. All right, guys, take care. Catch you in a week.